Have you ever wanted to get rich and build your wealth? If so, have you ever thought about how easy it would be to get started? When it comes to building wealth, it doesn't matter how much money you make each month. It all starts with your habits. You will need to change your way of thinking and how you act if you want to start slowly getting rich. Because you'll already be in the right frame of mind, as you get used to the habits, you'll be able to scale them up and make more money faster. In this video, we'll talk about the things we can do to help us get rich and build up our wealth. Even if we understand money and know what to do to make more of it, if we don't have the right habits, we won't get the most out of our trip, which will slow down our progress. Even if we know how to make money, this is still true. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first by putting aside a certain amount of your income each month to invest in your future. You have to put away a certain amount of your income before you can pay your bills or buy necessities like food, rent, or insurance. Because then you can be sure to have money left over each month to invest and not spend it on something else instead. We're going to suggest that you start by putting away 10% of your salary. Once you've gotten into the habit of saving, you'll be able to save more as you get used to it. This way, you won't feel like you're losing a lot of money every month, which is money you're used to using for day-to-day expenses. Take charge of how much you spend. If you want to spend less money than you make, you'll have to be careful with your spending. If you spend more money each month than you make, you will have to take out a loan to pay your bills. If you need to borrow money to pay your bills, you will almost always have to use a credit card. This makes your finances hard because the interest rates on credit cards are very high if you are late on payments. Once you have a lot of negative debt that you have to pay back every month, it will be very hard to get out of this trap. Because as each month goes by, your range of interests grows. To pay off your credit card debt, you will feel like you are running uphill for a very long time. Before you can invest more, you'll need to get a better handle on how you spend your money each month and free up more cash for investments. Invest your money. If you want to get rich, you need to figure out how to make your money work for you. This will increase your chances of making more money, since you won't be the only one working for money. If you put your money into investments, it will make you more money and grow over time. If you keep reinvesting the money you've made, you'll get an exponential return, which means you'll be able to take advantage of the impact of compound interest over time. Albert Einstein is said to have said, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it, he who doesn't, pays it." Which is one of the most important reasons why some people get rich and others don't, so you need to learn how to use it to your advantage if you want to get started on the path to getting rich. Protect your money. There is no legal or moral way to make a lot of money in one day or overnight. It will take you a lot of time, work, and knowledge to learn everything there is to know about it and figure out the best way to go about it. Because of this, you should wait to invest until you are ready so you don't risk losing all of your money. When you are ready, you should start with a small amount and work your way up to a larger one over time. After you have learned how to handle smaller amounts safely, you will be able to move on to handling larger amounts. In the beginning, when you are still learning, it is important to try to keep a diversified portfolio. This is because everyone makes mistakes, and if you keep a diversified portfolio, your mistakes won't cost you as much money. Don't rush through it. Before putting your money into something, you should find out as much as you can about it to make sure you can trust it. It should be something you would use yourself, because that will make it much easier for you to tell if the product in question is good or not. You shouldn't rush into investing without first learning as much as you can about the subject. If this is the case, you are asking for trouble in your life and making it harder for yourself to keep your emotions in check as the investment's value changes. You also have a higher chance of losing a lot of money because you can't accurately predict how much prices will change over time. Don't get scammed. When you are given a new investment opportunity, you should think about whether it sounds too good to be true or if it is a real choice. There is no quick and easy way to make money in this world, because if there were, everyone would have already done it, the market would be full of it, or everyone would be talking about it. So, if you don't want to lose a lot of money, you should stay away from schemes or scams that promise to help you get rich quickly. It's possible that these people want your money to invest, or that they say they've found the golden secret to getting rich quickly on the market, and that if you buy their course first, this method will make you a lot of money. In one of these two ways, they want your money. This is a trap you shouldn't fall into, because there is no golden way to get rich quickly. Have a home that you own. The property market has been a good investment for most people over time because, historically speaking, its value has gone up over time. Many people think it was the best financial decision they've ever made. Because it has made it easier to build wealth, and because, after a big chunk of the mortgage is paid off, the monthly housing costs are often lower than if you rented. After a certain point in your life, this will also make it possible for you to borrow money at a low interest rate, since you will be able to take out a new loan against your home instead of getting a personal loan or running up credit card debt. This will give you a lot more options in case of an emergency that costs more than what you have saved in your emergency account, since you will be able to get a loan with a low interest rate. Plan for your old age. Putting money into a 401k or other retirement plan can help you make sure you will have a way to make money in the future if you decide to retire. When you're in this situation, it's best to take advantage of all the employer matches you can, since it's basically free money or an investment that gives you back 100% right away. If you save money for the future, you won't have to worry about how you'll keep up your standard of living as you get older. The money you save will just keep growing as time goes on. By planning for your retirement, you will not only be able to take care of yourself in your later years, but you will also find it easier to figure out when you will be able to start spending some of your money so that you can retire early and start enjoying every moment of your life. Learn how to make more cash. You should think about how you can make more money, because that will allow you to invest more money, which will increase your ability to make money faster. You can do this by coming up with multiple ways to make money. This way, you won't have to rely on just one source of money, and you'll also be able to see which kind of income you like best. You'll need to work on your thinking and skills to be able to spot opportunities, and you'll need to do the same to be able to take advantage of them when you do. You will need to do both of these things to find a new way to make money. If you get smarter, you will not only be able to make more money, but it will also be much easier for you to ask for a raise at your current job. Use the chances that come your way. A lot of people always put things off until later, but in general, those who put things off will find that their good luck slips away because they don't take advantage of opportunities before it's too late. Many people think that being lucky or being in the right place at the right time are the only ways to have good luck, and for some people, this is true. But a lot of people have had chances where they were in the right place at the right time, but they didn't take advantage of these situations. They never stopped being in the present. In this part of the world, you can't just sit around and wait for luck to come your way. You will have to go out into the world and learn to spot opportunities and make the most of them when they come your way. After that, you'll be able to make a lot of money and have a great time doing it. Do any of these things describe how you act right now? And do you think there are any of your habits that you would like to do more often? The good news is that you can start working on many of them today, even if you might not finish many of them today. You might start to work on your habits to figure out which ones are important to you and if you are willing to do what it takes to get rich. Leave a comment below with the things you want to start doing to start saving money, and we will encourage you to pursue it. We're here to help people with personal finance, so if you are interested in more topics like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you will be notified when we release a new video which might help you on your journey.